Good job. You, what you do, baby? I won that game. Both games. Oh, yeah, I whipped that ass. I was the Steelers. I'm about to play my other homeboy. Halo nice, my other homeboy nice though. I'm trying to find his name. I can't find this nigga's name. I ain't gonna lie, I'm high, bitch. I'm nodding in and out, but I'm fighting it, yeah. Today and tomorrow, only days off. Who should I get, great? Fuck this nigga up, but. Dang, son. I ain't trying to help a nigga out. Give a nigga a pointer. Nothing, nah. I'm high as a bitch. I'm tired as shit. I want to get in that zombie shit in a little bit. I gotta survive this. If I survive this, I'm gonna be right. I'll play the zombie one. I might not survive this. But normally Madden to wake me up. That's why I be trying to play Madden late at night. Y'all like, why? That's cause I start to lose. I wake up. This nigga probably got his girl watching the stream on her phone, and he in the game with me and shit. So you know my plays is. That nigga just watched my stream. See if he learned anything. It's one of my one homeboys. He kinda nice though. I'm talking about the nigga I'm about to play now though. He nice. My other homeboy not nice. That last game I was playing around. I was letting him come back. Oh, I wasn't for real. What, Chloe? Yeah, baby. What up? What it do, brother? What it do? Two downs, make it. Yeah, I was about to say, boy, look at you. I was about to say something like it. I say I'm nickel short. You about to get it cracking. This nigga got the damn Broncos on me. Disrespectful ass niggas out here, huh? It's disrespectful. Put the cotton in it. I mean, cause there's other black niggas that's still in there, yo. Like, it's fucked up, man. It's like I don't even know what to say. That's one thing I really I don't even know. I ain't got nothing to say. Like, I feel both sides. I don't feel the owners. I feel the players that be like, you know, I took mad shit. Like, you feel me? Like I got my grandmother. I'm trying to buy a house. My mother. I'm trying to buy a house. Like, nigga, I'm a rookie at that. Nigga, fuck. I mean, you feel me? Like certain niggas is like, all right. I know where they coming from. Like, you feel me? Shit. They mother, they mother telling them, you better sit your ass down and put your you feel me? And then once we get this bread, drag your nuts on them. You feel me? Don't even, you feel me? Do whatever the fuck you want. We gotta get this check. That shit fucked up. It's a gray area. That's some fucked up shit. Cause why don't they do it in basketball? Why is it gonna hit football, yo? Cause football is like the main sport for like the realest niggas, yo. Like basketball players, they be different type of niggas, yo. They wanna hit the realest niggas where it hurt, yo. Cause why, they won't do that shit in no other sport. They don't say nothing to the NBA, baseball, soccer. Who you fuck with on football, Knox? Who you fuck with on Madden on the football? I play with everybody. Yep. No, you gotta play different type of game. It's hard. Yeah, that's hard. Yep. But he nice though when you get him going though. He fast. Dark with bum ass. And Vereen come in sometime on third down and make magic. Like sometimes I be feeling, I thought I had Darkwood, and I'm like, oh shit, that was Vereen. Then you go look at the nigga's speed, this shit slow, but I had broke like a 60-yard run with him one time. Like I wasn't even paying no mind. That's my team though, cause they got good defense. That's why I like them. I like their defense. Collins, you feel me? Cromartie.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley and you're tuned in to Madden 18
You?
on EA Sports.
You didn't watch me bust ass? I just bust Cass ass twice. He beat me once, I beat him twice and shit. But I took it light on him this time he beat me.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL.
I'm playing G-Shorts now, US.
It's certainly hot outside here in the desert.
Oh, he went live too.
This Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged.
I got more views than him though.
The Cardinals, they're set to do battle. And the decision to bring it out will
cost my man ain't going nowhere. Tell him, Al. Al ain't going nowhere. Al ain't going nowhere. Al said he ain't going nowhere, yo.
To the 20.
I'm about to download my shit now.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. David Johnson on his way. The 40, 20, 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, an 80-yard touchdown.
Watermelon, I scored already.
The Cardinals have taken the early lead. The very first play from scrimmage, how about that? Talk about setting a tone.
And people always talk about doing exactly that in the first 5 minutes of the game, the first offensive and defensive series. Who's going to gain an advantage? Well, we saw exactly what happened there.
Door line.
The tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
Here's Dawson now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Here's Simeon now on second down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tramon Williams. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. We thought this defense
I'm
would be
fucking this nigga up
opportunistic.
already in US. It's 14 zip already, US. I'm fucking this nigga up,
Going
man.
out there on
It's
defense,
nothing.
did they have a little
I'm
bit
fucking
extra
them up
momentum with
14
the score
zip.
already on the board?
They kicked the
Without
box.
a doubt, that already felt good to them. They took
You
it and
mean?
used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing, man. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2 touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
The Denver Broncos, they missed out on the playoffs for the 2nd straight year. Their offense
They
coming
never
back
rolled
on
the box
field
getting
here,
kicked
but
there. Was rolled the box
that's
getting
coming off
kicked.
that Super Bowl 50 win. I don't know that we expected them to go back-to-back-to-back or anything like that, but I certainly don't think we saw them missing the playoffs the last 2 years, right?
No, you're correct on that one. And a big part of it is, what's one of those old adages in sports? That defense travels and defense is a constant. Well, the Broncos defense has been exactly that. I mean, look, they were 3rd overall in total defense in 2017. So the idea that they're going to drop to that type of a record with a defense that good, that just tells you about all the offensive struggles they've had.
Yeah, we mentioned the quarterback troubles, and just 5-11 in 2017 for Denver. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Green, the tight end, in motion. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On second down, here's Simeon. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And now off to the races down the right
It's 21 zip. You already US.
side. They will score. It's a pick 6.
I'm smoking G21 zip already, yo.
Touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well.
That's
They didn't
it,
get
man.
overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own
sent that nigga a message. Damn. That nigga threw 2-something picks. What I got? I'm killing. Patrick Peterson ran one back. I done ran 2 interceptions back already. My first play was a run and I scored an 80-yard touchdown. It's just that every time the nigga throw the ball, it's an interception. I run that bitch back. It's the team to do it with, too.
Conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop.
And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked on by Dale Buchanan. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
I want to put Adrian Peterson
Here comes
in there.
Arizona's offense back onto the field. Earlier we were talking about the quarterback position, a big decision coming up on that spot. But, you know, Cardinal fans and fantasy football owners, I guess, so disappointed when David Johnson went down to the opener with a fractured wrist, wound up missing the season. That kind of got overlooked in 2017.
It certainly did, and it was the first big domino in why the Cardinals didn't really make a run at the playoffs this year, because of David Johnson's ability to run it and catch it and initiate all the offense that the Cardinals wanted to run. The defense still held up. Lance Campbell went to Jacksonville. The defense was still 6th in the league, but offensively, we're not nearly the same team.
3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for him with Palmer. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run with Peterson. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
You would do short.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
What do water?
They try again with Peterson. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here's Peterson on 3rd and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good run there, 8 yards, gets them much closer to the end zone with 4th and goal looming.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the
Underrated
Bronco
team.
defense
Food
comes up
chicken
big.
nugget.
They start the drive with Anderson. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
Thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
On 2nd down, Anderson. And he'll be knocked down sideways. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt. 4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
I do. Damn, he just told this nigga G-Shorts that he want to quit the game because I'm fucking him up that bad. Right, yo, it's fucked up, bro. Like this nigga level is above
So
your
in
grade.
their
I
own
think you should
territory,
back
but they
out.
only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a
You don't want you to
surprise
get
pass, a
discouraged
run.
and never
What
play
will they do?
again.
We're about to find out. 4th down. They'll run for it.
Oh.
Anderson. And he's going to have the first down as he's
Good-
marked
good
down
job.
just shy of the 20.
Good-
It'll be a
good
pickup
play.
of only a yard, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
Okay. Okay.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. The catch is made. Benny Fowler. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 24 yards. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Play fake to Anderson. Now Simeon. Over the middle this time to Fowler. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Slot man moves right.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
First down. Here's the run with Anderson. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tyvon Branch.
Use alert, nigga.
To the 21
I'm
yard
alert,
line.
nigga.
Well, surprise, surprise, partner. No, we know it's not a surprise.
Thank
When
you,
you try to
birthday.
complete a pass against this Cardinals
Thank you,
defense,
baby.
there's a reason that they are known as the no-fly zone.
Happy birthday, hip hop. Thank
Here comes the
you.
D swarming to the line. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They run again with Peterson. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Von Miller coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. So they take a big, big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Pistol Pete.
Now Palmer on 1st down. Fitzgerald's got it right side. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play.
Anytime you call man coverage against Larry Fitzgerald, you're really holding your breath as a defensive guy, because his ability to run such precise routes and use that big frame that he has, that body against you, it's going to be very difficult to break passes up against him.
Yeah, when you make 9 Pro Bowls in your first 12 years, you might want to give him a little bit more coverage than that.
Yeah, it's not just athletic ability. He's a thinking man's receiver as well.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. More from the desert. after this. The Cardinals on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Palmer maybe not in love with the personnel or the call. He's going to take a timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Cardinals on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's the backup Gabbert. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Palmer and the offense staying put. They're going to try for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Peterson. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Get ahead in the game, man. She hit the gate save. I thought you better than that, man.
All right, here we go.
Good dude, brother.
After the interception, here's Simeon. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
All right, here we go.
On 1st down, Simeon. Finding room to the 20. That's caught right side by Anderson. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
I ain't coming back, man.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39. Mike, 20. Detroit, Detroit.
Out of the gun, Simeon. He goes underneath for Anderson. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
All right, here we go. Blue, 90.
To the air again, Simeon. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders from 4 yards out. And the Broncos cut into that lead. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. A 2nd down throw for Gabbert. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They run. It's Johnson. Oh, what a move. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Now a first down throw, Simeon. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. C.J. Anderson, the intended target. And it's second down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete.
Hurry up, here we go.
Second and 10, Simeon again. That's caught. It's Thomas.
That was my pick. I fucked that up.
They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. A good
I
pick
fucked
up
that
there,
pick up.
22.
Lucky little bitch.
First and goal from the 1 as they look to punch it in. They come out here in the eye. They'll run for it with Anderson. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. To throw on second is Simeon. Green flexing his muscle. Throw left side complete. It's Green. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. C.J. Anderson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They begin the drive with Johnson. That now running right through it. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Watch. Here we go now. Green, 39. Green.
From the gun, here's Simeon. Incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great, but you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big 3rd down.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Thomas, the man in motion left.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Throwing on third down, Simeon. And Fowler's got it. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
Hurry up, high now, look at 56. Detroit! Now let's go! Blue 90! Blue, back 99 Philly, here we go!
Simeon on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Left, watch left. All right, here we go.
Green, the tight end, in motion.
We got it. Watch it now, Barney. Watch it now, Barney. Hot. Back 99 Philly, here we go.
On second and 10, Simeon. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
He's come a long way since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, but he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL. That big body and that willingness to go catch the football. He's pretty impressive.
And his friends call him Bebe, a nickname his uncle gave him back in the day.
Detroit! Watch it now, Barney. Watch it now, Barney. All right, now, look at 56. Look at 56.
Simeon. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Emmanuel Sanders. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. And he's got it up and through. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. From the shotgun, it's Palmer. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. The two old workhorses, Palmer and Fitzgerald, connecting there for a Cardinal first. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. A first down carry here for Johnson. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
So 2nd and 10 here.
Hey, we've got tight ends left.
A toss play. This is Peterson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Whenever I go to a team's practice facility and watch them work, I love to watch the defensive guys in what they call pursuit drills. The ball goes either towards them or away from them. How fast will they respond? On this play, the defensive end responded better than anyone and made a really nice play.
Al Palmer. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're indeed going for it. It's Gabbard. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. And they'll try to fire up the running game with C.J. Anderson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8.
Now let's go.
Again, Anderson. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Simeon. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the... The slot man in motion right.
3-19. Watch him now, Barney.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to work his way down to the 16. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
Here we go now. 3-19. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They run it again with Anderson. Anderson a first down and more. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. C.J. Anderson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
It's time to wake the fuck up.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Now McManus on to kick this one off. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. On 2nd down, Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Here we go.
Simeon wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking deep for Dominic. This is caught at the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
25 is going to smoke.
Demaryius Thomas,
Fuck.
54 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Partner, one of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just got to knock that ball down, right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way and takes it for a touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Start the drive on the ground with Johnson. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now Palmer on 3rd and long.
Partner, I think there's a lesson there. Some days you're just having a really tough time, and for the defense, today has been that day. But after that play, what do you learn? You can still make plays even when the other guy's having success against you.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch. Nice play by them on defense.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Here's Anderson, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe you put it in the air on 2nd down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, then you stop that clock. Carry number 20 coming up for Anderson. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I put the word big in capital letters here. They set up the screen to Booker, and he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Here's Riley Dixon now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Cardinals. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Fitzgerald's got it right side. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here we go. It's Palmer on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They give it to Anderson. Pushing through the contact. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free.
Into the 4th quarter now. The offense has got to feel like they've imposed their will and kind of taken the life out of the defense. And you can see it from...
And my goodness, another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they could look at on film, don't you think?
Yeah, I
No
fucking
doubt
fell
about it.
asleep.
They've got to
Dang,
go back
that
and
shit
check
was good.
where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also...
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long and sign off from the desert.